Scorpio, what's good? Welcome back to the Noble Magus Tarot. I am the Noble Magus, and right now we're gonna get your reading done. General, collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or any other placement where it may resonate. Just want to thank all y'all, my subscribers, with y'all fabulous ass, real shit. Y'all come through like a motherfucker, and I appreciate the hell out of it. I ain't been rocking a year, and it's just been good, you know, growing and growing and growing. So I'm excited. I'm glad we done hit 2021 and shit, you know. Ain't no motherfucking stopping, ain't no turning down, pedal to the metal with this shit, you know, in every fucking thing. So, I want to thank you for the comments, likes, shares, subscribes, fucking donations, inquiring about different things, you know, just the communication and the collaboration is what's up, you know. So, I want to thank the visitors as well, those who have never, you know, sat in with the Noble Magus family, you know. I want to thank y'all for stopping through. I would encourage you also to check the description box and get your natal chart in either the VEDIC system or the Western system. I would get both. And I would, you know, write down, print out both natal charts, and, you know, begin to study myself, see what's what and where is where. Start to recognize certain patterns and shit in your life, you know, certain things, certain shit that you can observe, you know, break generational curses and shit, all from observing your placements in your natal chart. You know, the more you know, the more things will open up to you, you know. You'll start to see how certain things just keep happening over and over and over. You know, eventually you'll catch on, you know, because that's what the universe would have us to do. You know, catch on to the shit that's been going on so we can make changes and choices and move forward in this life that we got, you know, to make it better. You know what I'm saying? Make it better for us and the people around us, you know. But you're gonna have to take a look within, for sure. You know, because all the answers that you seek are within yourself. Everything on the outside is pretty much a confirmation, straight up. You know that shit, you just scared to trust yourself. So ain't no motherfucking being scared, you know. Gotta do what you got to do. Make it happen. So we're gonna get into your reading, Scorpio, and see what's happening with the energy. What is the etheric realm putting forth based on what we done put out? So that's what we want to know. What's happening in the ethers? Straight up. Oh shit, and we got that too, and that. All right, so we got the Hangman in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands, damn, that's banging there. Queen of Cups, oh shit. And clarifying the Hangman, clarifying the Hangman in the reverse. Clarifying the Hangman in the reverse. Clarifying the Hangman in reverse. This is some stiff shit, man. Hell no. This shit's still here. Yeah, since the Queen of Cups in reverse jumped out. Okay. Damn. That shit tight as a fucking century safe. Shit. Oh, man. Clarifying the Ace of Wands. And clarifying the Queen of Cups in reverse. Damn. Okay. Okay. Look like yeah, look like somebody right off the rip with this shit here. What we got here? 1, 2, 3 majors. 3 major arcana. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it real, man. You know, ain't no other way to be, ain't no other way to do this shit. I ain't never been the one to put syrup on shit and call it sweet. So we gonna rock this shit just the way it is, Scorpio. I don't know who this is for, but I don't know who this is for, but it is your reading. So I'm gonna read it as though you on the upside. Now, however this shit play out, you know, in the 3D where you are, or around you, or in your vicinity, is how it play out. I ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with that. So don't shoot the messenger, because I shoot back. Alright, so we got the motherfucking hangman in the reverse. Meaning that, as far as all this stuck stagnancy and shit, you know, like, you know, typically that this individual, that this energy represents in the reverse, just like sitting stuck, you know, illuminated, knowing what the fuck to do, but just ain't doing it, resting, chilling, bullshitting, because why? They just don't want to do shit, you know. But in the reverse, this motherfucker is almost like, if you can envision this motherfucker leaping off this fucking post and knowing what to do and moving forward, is kind of what that energy would look like, you know, in animation. You know what I'm saying? You know, hopping off that motherfucker like, oh shit, let me get up off this motherfucker, you know, quick, out of here. So they understand what's up. They you know, illumination is banging. Motherfucking understanding is very on point, you know. But because of that shit, it's appearing that from being in the, from taking so much time, you know, a lot of time has been taken, you know, because in the upright, the Knight of Pentacles is like, you know, he ain't the fastest motherfucker, that's for damn sure. But he's very detailed and, you know, very detail oriented and will complete his task. I don't give a fuck how long it take him. He gonna finish the job. You know, he's slow as fuck, but he gonna finish the job. And he's, you know, he's that knight. He's bringing a message, you know, and because it's pentacle related, I could say that it's a gift. It could be a invitation. It could be a numerous amount of things, you know, coming from him. But the fact that old girl or old boy is in reverse, they ain't doing shit. And what's conflicting for me is you got the hangman in the reverse, which is like, you know, like I was just saying, in the upright, you know, this is hesitation. This is just bullshit, you know, just hanging around. But because it's in the upright, you know, this motherfucker know full well what time it is and they ready to take action. But the conflicting part is that the Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. If he was upright, that would be like, okay, this motherfucker been made up his mind and he figuring out, okay, I'm finna move on and go do this shit. But it's not. So it's like this motherfucker took too long. Took too motherfucking long. Bullshitting. Partying and bullshitting. Whatever the fucking case was, whatever the situation, whatever it was that deterred this individual, you know, and this is Pisces energy, by the way. I didn't even run through the cards because I'm sitting here tripping off the reading itself. But I'm gonna go through them. You know, that's my method. That's how I do, and I do it because I want you to know the different possibilities of who it could be around you, or even just for general understanding of knowing these energies that's being represented. So you know, I like to be thorough and exact. You know, when I do this shit. You know, I don't like to just read them off, but I kind of got a little bit into the message kind of ahead of time. I didn't process this whole shit already, but I'm gonna run through it. Okay, so this individual they figured out what they want to do, and now it's like too late because they not moving forward at all. Got something to do with, I would say, a relationship where they didn't got this fucking great epiphany, you know, about this fucking gift, this big ass love gift from the universe. You know, maybe y'all dealing with somebody, Scorpio, that was in their head. Well, yeah, we got the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Motherfucker stuck, trapped in their head, didn't know what the fuck they wanted to do, or still don't know what the fuck they want to do. You know, stuck like Chuck, like damn, you know? That's the energy that's being embodied for the reading itself. So as I come off with these first 2 cards, this shit got to do with a romantic situation. And this shit here, this is universe given. This ain't just no ordinary shit, you know. This ain't one of these little ass cups. See? This ain't one of them cups. This shit here is different. That motherfucking cup right there is way different. This is like somebody that I would say like a divine connection. Real shit. A divine connection. Somebody that you really was connected to, or connected to you, or there's a connection between the two of you. Somebody was in their head, still in their head, like I said, about what to do. You know, I don't know if they got caught up, you know, fucking around or whatever the case was. They got caught up, they got stuck, and now it's like, you know, with this Ace of Cups sitting here, this shit here is major. And it's like now a motherfucker was, you know, looking at, in the upright, the 7 of Pentacles is looking at what's been sown, looking at a harvest that's to come, you know, and worried about it. But now, in the reverse, it's like, that shit is lost. Yeah, that shit lost. That shit is over with. That shit, them motherfucking seeds ain't producing nothing. Or whatever was produced has been wasted. You know, like when you, I ain't no farmer or nothing, but I know a little bit about horticulture. And if you don't get your produce off the vine at the right time, that shit will spoil. That shit will go beyond ripe and become fucked up. So it can't stay on the vine too long, and it can't be plucked off before it's time. That shit got to be just right. You can't rush when you building, when you then planted, you know, seeds and looking to reap some type of a harvest. There's a certain amount of time allotted to get that shit. And this time done passed. Real shit, Scorpio. This time done passed. And somebody who you may have had a heavy fucking connection with, this shit over with. I don't know if they know it. I don't know if they done came at you and told you or expressed to you, you know, what it is that they was on in the midst of all this bullshitting and pessimism and stagnancy and all that shit. I don't know. But it's clear though, it's very clear that a motherfucker had a lot of love, or there was a lot of love in this situation, and a lot of passion too. Because you got the big phallic in the upright, right? Bold as fuck. This passion is Universe giving too, you know. Some pretty heavy shit right here. Pretty heavy shit. This relationship, at one time, a lot of love, a lot of passion. A lot of passion. Oh yeah, a whole lot of fucking going on. A whole lot of love, man, for real. This wasn't no bullshit here. No, hell no. This was not no bullshit. But somebody played it like it was some bullshit. Because if you got this type of dynamic jumping off between two people, there's no way you should have ever been confused sitting like this for you to end up like this. There's no way. But you know, everybody go through their own shit. I ain't here to tell people what their situation is or was or whatever. That ain't my job. Not my story, you know. Not my motherfucking job description. I'm just dealing with the cards. I'm dealing with the energy, you know. And I'm speaking on relationship dynamics, period. Now, if you know for yourself, you got this type of energy for somebody, why in the fuck would you be in this position? Why would you have to become reversed to realize it? What the fuck happened? Is there an explanation? You know, like, damn, this shit is heavy here. And the fact that the Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse, you know, it's like this shit is lost. You know, once you have sour fruit, ain't no recovering that shit. It's dead. You have to start all over again. You know, grab the shit off the vine, pull that shit up out the ground, you know, recultivate the soil, replant the seeds, and you can't just do it at any given time. It's got to be done at the right time. Certain shit grow during certain times of the year. You know, you can't grow certain things in certain times of the year. Certain times of the year, you gotta, like, growing specific shit, you have to wait for that specific time for that particular thing before you can just grow some shit. You know, you can try to do it if you want to. Your seeds will fuck around and won't sprout at all because you did the shit out of season. You know, shit ain't nothing to fuck around with. But all this passion here, somebody really had to tame their fucking self in dealing with this situation. Maybe this was you, Scorpio, waiting on this motherfucker. You know, you had the high hard one ready for their ass because you loved them. It just wasn't no fuck shit. You know, you actually had feelings for them, you know. Because if you fucking without like emotion, that shit ends up toxic, you know. Just fucking with no emotion, you know, that can get kind of sticky in more ways than one. Yeah, but you appear to kept your shit together through this whole shit. Meanwhile, this other motherfucker, they was all in their head, you know, stuck like a motherfucker, couldn't figure out what they wanted to do. And they forced you into a position because they wasn't dealing with you. They wasn't acting right. You know, they wasn't doing what the fuck they were supposed to do towards you. So you had to balance your own self. You know, we got the Temperance here. We got Sagittarius here. You know, you had to balance your fucking emotions and your mind. Your shit probably was racing, you know, like the fucking ND 500. You know, and you had to balance your shit and keep your shit together. You know, instead of dealing with this old clown ass motherfucker over here, you had to keep your shit tight and right. You know, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. You know, operating in 2 dimensions. The third and the fourth and the fifth. You know what I'm saying? Keeping your shit together. So, from doing that work within yourself, you had to let their ass go. Because the Queen of Cups is a very loving motherfucker here. This Queen of Cups, she loves you like her own. She has a love like no other. Ain't no cup in the tarot like the Queen of Cups cup. There is no cup like hers. She got motherfucking cherubims on both sides and shit. She got a lid on her shit. I bet you that motherfucker heavy as fuck too. You know what I'm saying? If you could envision it in the 3D, if it was like, you know, tangibly right in your face, I bet that motherfucker heavy as fuck. But she in the reverse. So you done fucked her around. Whoever this was, whoever on the other side of this shit, she done shut fucking down to your ass. That's a fucked up position. That's a fucked up situation when you know the story of the Queen of Cups. There is, man, she is the epitome damn near of love. She's very intuitive. You know, her motherfucking intuition on fleek. You ain't getting shit past her. You can come with that, you know, slick shit if you want to. She gonna pick that shit right on up. And that may be what that took place here. Because the Queen of Cups is in reverse. Real shit. She like, fuck that. This shit closed. This shit is done. And then to clarify the Queen of Cups, what you got? The Death card in reverse. So upright, you know, we talking about, you know, letting something die, letting something dissipate, you know, to where it's no more. But in the upright, you know, that's what you're dealing with. But in the reverse, ain't no motherfucking rebirth. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no none of that shit. This shit dead. The door closed, the store closed. This shit is shut tight, period. Somebody stayed in their head so fucking long that you wore the Queen of Cups out. I don't know what they was involved in to where they was like this. I don't know. I really don't know. And this shit, it really just, I've been getting this shit a lot, and I really don't want to push in that direction because I really don't like that shit. That karmic fucking, that divine feminine, divine masculine shit, man. I know all about it. I know how to work. I know the dynamics. I do fuck with it, but it's on a whole nother level. I'm not really interested in doing them type of readings because I don't like the energy and shit. This shit is annoying as fuck. And I'm like this real, like, you know, I got a lot of patience. I'm real solid and shit. But some of the shit that I see and feel with that shit, man, is annoying as fuck. But you know, this shit is all about growth. It is. It's all about growth. It's all about overstanding. And it's about the work. You know, that's truly at the beginning of it all, the end of it all. It's about the work. It's about the assignment of the two, you know. So I can't shit on it, but at the same time, I don't really want to, like, I really just would rather leave that shit alone. But that's kind of what I feel here with this shit. That's kind of what I feel. That's what I'm really feeling dealing with this shit here. Damn. I hate to even give it that title, whatever. I'd like to stay away from that shit, but it's like, it just keep hitting me. You know, and I ain't no stubborn motherfucker. I mean, I can be very stubborn, but, you know, towards anything that's real, that's right, that's positive, I'm not stubborn. I'm open as fuck. I'm willing. I'm stubborn against dumb shit. I'm stubborn against bullshit, you know. Shit like that. But whoever this was, man, they got stuck. They got caught up in some shit. They stayed somewhere too motherfucking long bullshitting. Is what I see. It's right fucking here in my face. They didn't pay attention to the seeds that was sown with the love that you motherfuckers had together. That was nothing. They didn't give a fuck. So this shit detracts from that. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You know, what was sown got blown. Flat out. Ain't no fucking around. Ain't no bullshitting. And I am not gonna bullshit you. I speak that shit the way it is, and I talk the same shit off camera. Real shit. Catch me on the street, I'm talking the same shit. So, man, it is what it is. It ain't like it wasn't no motherfucking love and passion there. And it ain't like it wasn't divinely appointed. It really was. It really was. It really fucking was. But somebody took this shit for granted. Somebody played and played and played and played and bullshitted and bullshitted and bullshitted and lied and bullshitted and stayed stuck in shit that they really probably, with this shit on the deck, with her or him in the reverse, should not have allowed themselves to get caught up like this. Because this was an illusion. I mean, you look at the 8 of Swords, motherfucker can easily step out. There's only swords on the side. The one that's in front is so far ahead of her in the front. You know, it's like they removed this one out of the way to put her there or him there. Motherfucker can freely go backwards or forwards, any way you want to go. So this situation, you know, with this 8 of Swords covering the reading itself, this situation is like they allowed themselves to be, you know, dumb, deaf, and blind to the situation. Or dumb and blind. Their motherfucking ears work. They just didn't use them. Nor did they use their third eye, you know. They didn't use their common sense. They didn't use the higher sense. You know, they got it too fucking late. Now you want to come. Now you want to wake your ass up. But where was you when I was doing this shit? Where was your monkey ass when I had to do all this work here? Right, Scorpio? Where was they at? When you was blending your heart and your mind and your emotions and shit. Where the fuck was they at then? They couldn't be found. Because if they would have been able to be found, you wouldn't have wasted all the motherfucking seeds and the great harvest that you could have had. Shit wouldn't have spoiled. So you had to do what you had to do, Scorpio. You had to build yourself and, you know, temper yourself. You had to build up your shit, you know, without their ass. You see my man, you know, got the 2 cups. So who this other cup belonged to? This clown ass over here. So you had to pour your cup back and forth, fill your own cup, and rebuild yourself, redo yourself emotionally and mentally and spiritually. And you did a good fucking job. You really did. You did a great fucking job. You did a great job. You're still working on this shit probably. And emotionally, you done become so wise that you know not to offer that motherfucking cup to their ass no more. That door shut. And it ain't like you didn't care about them. It ain't like you didn't love them and, you know, have passion for them. They just was full of shit to the point where you had to just say, fuck them. Real shit. Fuck them. It ain't like you wanted to do it, because it's right here. I ain't making this shit up. You didn't want to do it. You had to do it. Because you got your own dignity, you got your own pride, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean pride in a fucked up way. I mean pride is in love for yourself. Pride is in love for what's right. You know, like that. That type of pride. Not the fucking toxic ass pride. You know, where you shit on people and, you know, you don't give a fuck who you shit on. You know, as long as you get up the ladder, you'll kick any motherfucker down. You know, that type of shit. I ain't talking about that. You know. Clarifying her, we got the death card, like, damn, you know. There is no fucking building this shit over again. There is no revisiting this shit. This is a permanent loss. This is a permanent loss. Real shit. Motherfucker stayed stuck so long. And, you know, now they crying the motherfucking blues. Damn. Because of all the bullshit. Damn. And the lust card. Wow. It's a whole nother fucking story, right? Damn. Damn. I can read all these motherfuckers. All these motherfuckers right here go with this story too. all these go with this story. I know the bottom card is the Eight of Wands. I mean the Eight of Swords, but all this shit fit. Took too fucking long, stuck in their head. Now the motherfucker sad. They was confused, fucking around, bullshitting, full of lust, giving their cups to other motherfuckers, and this is the counterpart to the Queen of motherfucking Cups. This shit over with. It's a new beginning. It's some new shit jumping off. Damn. That shit crazy as fuck, man. But it is what it is, Scorpio. Let me know for sure how this shit went down in the 3D for you. You know, with you, your person, or your situation, or whatever. Let me know in the comments. I will catch y'all on the next one. Be looking out for the description box. The information is changing. I'm doing extended. Like I say, I always announce an extended in the beginning of the reading. It's a new way to do the personal readings too. I'm gonna be uploading that content, that information into the description box. So check back, you know, before the week, as the week goes on, all those changes will be made public, you know, so you can see them. All right. Love and wisdom to y'all.